welcome back to the 147 YouTube channel, and happy 4th of July! I hope you guys have a safe and wonderful weekend, and we kind of have a 4th of July theme-ish going on through this video. Before we start talking about these guns, there is one gun that I want to talk about that, kind of screams America to me, and that is the 50 BMG. That we have up here. That is a Steyr Arms 50 BMG with a 34.5-inch barrel. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory on why I think that screams America. Insert eagle screech here. But it's actually on sale right now. If you can see our little tag there. So, oh, I know I said the bad word. All right. So besides our America gun of the video, we don't have as many guns to talk about this video as we did last week. If you guys saw the last week's video, we bought in the state in. So we had a lot of things to go over, show you guys, talk about. So that video is back up now. But without further ado, let's hop into what we do have to talk about this week. All right, so this guy is from Sig Sauer. This is the Sig Sauer P365 AXG Legion. It's a semi-automatic 9mm. Comes with 17 round magazines plus one if you have one in the chamber. It does come with 3 different magazines. It is optics ready, so you could add a red dot onto there if you choose to do so. And it also comes with a pick rail, so you got a light laser or a light laser combo if you wanted to. Does have the G10 chevron grips, and it comes with the original case. If you guys are familiar with Sig Sauer or the AXG Legion line, you know that this is a great find right here. A lot of people really, really like these. They're known to be a nice shooter. People really seem to enjoy them, so we are super happy to have this one in. And that is our only handgun for today's video to go over. Up next, we have this shotgun restock from Toarev. I'm assuming most of you are pretty familiar with the guys who watch the video every week. So this is a Toarev T12. So this is a 12 gauge semi-automatic shotgun. You can shoot up to 3-inch shells out of this, and it has an 18.5-inch barrel. It does come with 3 different chokes out of it. I believe it does fit the Benelli mobile choke pattern though, if you wanted to kind of get some different ones there. It does have a 5-round capacity magazine, but we do have 20-round drum magazines in stock for this, and I believe you can also get 10s for it as well. I don't know if we have those in stock, but it does have quite a few pick rails onto this. You can add all the accessories your heart desires. We have kind of a quad rail up the front, and then your semi-pick rail at the top. So you could add an optic, accessories, flashlights, lasers, whatever you want. So that is a restock. We've had those guys in before. Up next, we have this Charles Dailyaly 301. So this guy is a used shotgun. So like I said, Charles Dailyaly 301. This is a pump 20 gauge. You can shoot up to 3-inch out of this. Nice wood stocks on it. Like I said, it is used, but it is very clean and a very affordable option for someone that's looking to get a nice pump 20 gauge into their collection. Like I've been saying earlier in the videos or in previous videos, it's never too early to think about hunting season, whether that is turkey or partridge or whatever. It's always a good idea to kind of pre-plan and start thinking about stuff like that. Up next, this is another used firearm that we just got in. This one is from Winchester. So this is a Winchester Model 94-30-30. From what I can tell, manufactured in 1968. These stocks on this are a little bit different. I have yet to see one in person that has these stocks that are this light of a color. It's very, very interesting, kind of like a blonde orangey color. I actually really like them though. They're different, but it's a good different. You do have some bluing wear on this 94. Do have the original iron sights. Everything mechanically is in good condition. Functions as should. But yeah, cool little Winchester 94 for someone to add to their collection. And we did have one of these in last week's video. So we do have 2 in stock right now. If you can see the other one over there. So you could even buy a pair of them if you wanted to. Why buy one when you can have 2? All right, another interesting gun we got in. So this is a Remington Model 5. So this one's actually chambered in .22 long rifle. Does come with the iron sights on there. This one's pretty interesting. So it is a Remington Model 5, but the barrel and the action of this were actually made by Zastava. You've probably heard us talk about them before. We've had quite a few of their firearms in through here. But yeah, so the barrel and action were actually made by Zastava. Everything else was put together and well made here, not here, but you know what I mean, by Remington. So yeah, pretty interesting little firearm here. It's a quite heavy for a 22, which I think is interesting. Everyone that I've seen pick it up is like, you expect 22s to be pretty light, and it is relatively light compared to some of the other like chamberings you could have, but for a 22, it's pretty hefty. I love the stocks on this guy though. I like that like rich kind of chocolatey, and the grain in this is actually, it's really nice. So yeah, cool little firearm. So that is actually all we have for firearms to talk about in today's video, but we do have a lot of new accessories and things to talk about today, starting off with this Ruger 1022 barrel right here. So this is a threaded barrel that is carbon wrapped. It fits all Ruger 1022 models. So if you were looking to change out your Ruger barrel to one that is threaded, or you just like the look of this more than your current Ruger barrel, you can absolutely do that. It's available right here. Up next, we kind of wanted some fun things, you know, it being 4th of July week, so we placed an order, got some fun things in stock, like these MFT magazines. So these are 30 round 5.56 223 magazines. As you can see, it has that nice American flag pattern on there. Don't know if you can see the other side, but it is on both sides of that. So cool 30 round magazines. And these are perhaps my favorite American flag related item that we got in. I think these are super cool. So these are actually thread protectors or thread caps. So if you have anything, they're technically, these are marked as pistol. It fits half by 28 threads. So if you have anything with a threaded barrel, most of them now do come with a like thread cap on there that you would unscrew to add on a suppressor or something like that. But if you have a gun that's maybe like all black and you want to add some pizzazz to that, we do have one that have like the American flag pattern on there, which I think is super cute, and I absolutely love that. So we have a fun little thread protection option. And we got some more bore sighters in. So let's see. So this one we have from AIM Sports. This is a 7.62 by 3.9 bore sighter, and as you can see, it comes with the batteries and everything, which is nice. This guy from Sight Right, this is a 9mm laser. Let's see. This guy right here, this is 7.62 by 5.1, which is also 308. So that's what that one can be used for. I actually really like the color of that one too. And this guy right here, this one's for 223 or 5.56. So there's that. And moving on to our next segment of today's video. So obviously, as I said, today, or to the day the video is going up, is 4th of July, and I'm sure most of you will be having a great time celebrating. But here's your reminder to stay safe while doing that. Starting with some hearing protection. Fireworks can be loud and scary, especially for some, maybe the younger kids out there that are going to be watching. Or if you just, you know, don't want tinnitus and like to protect your hearing. Hearing protection is a good idea. So is eye safety. I seriously cannot recommend enough. I know fireworks are cool and everything like that. And you don't even have to get the tinted ones like this. Like we do have clear ones over there. We have multi-packs available. We have so many different eye protection options in stock for you guys. But eye protection is always a good idea too. And if you're anything like me, besides fireworks, you guys are going to be going out and celebrating Independence Day by going shooting. And if you do, make sure you're wearing your hearing and eye pro out there. And I know we have talked about this before in videos, but I feel like it's always a good thing to explain when you guys will be using explosives. Please, if you guys are gonna be putting on a fireworks show at home or being around any kind of shooting, something like that, if you're gonna be using tannerite, have a first aid kit ready. Have something there, whether it's a tourniquet, whether it's like a med bag, whether it's something. Have some kind of med bag there and ready just in case. You don't think it's going to happen until it does. So just be safe this 4th of July. And speaking of going to the fireworks, if you want to be safe and protected while going into heavily populated areas, but don't necessarily want to carry when you're doing so, maybe you can't, then we have a couple different non-lethal options available for you. We do have pepper spray. This one's actually a 3-in-1 gel pepper spray, and we do have other options besides teal. We have a gray, we have a couple different pinks. So if anyone does not love the teal color like I do, don't worry, we have multiple options for you. And we also have stun guns. We have quite a few of these in stock. This is a stun gun with a flashlight, and also comes with a belt holster as well. So that is a really cool option from Saber. And it is the maximum, stop and power. It'll get the job done. Erin actually has one of these. Hers is pink though. I really like Erin's. It's quite fun to play with. Another thing that we just restocked on, this is a different brand than we got previously, so we have expandable batons in stock. So these are 21 inches when fully extended, and it does come with a nice rubberized handle. This one does come with a little holster as well. I think everyone here has one of these now. They're so much fun to have. I actually gifted my mom one of these for Christmas last year, and she loves it. But yeah, always another non-lethal option to have with you if you are one that likes to walk in the woods a lot or what have you, don't necessarily want to carry, or going to an area where you can't. This could be a great option for you. And maybe you're also kind of like me, and are not a big fan of the 4th of July crowds that come out this time of year, and you're not going to watch the fireworks. Really, you don't even want to leave your house. Stock up on MREs. So we still have quite a few MREs available. We have bulk packages, which I think are, I want to say 10. It's either 10 or 12. 12. Erin corrected me. It's 12 each. Yes, Erin has been taking a lot of those home. She's a big fan of the MREs. And we've actually done taste testing of the MREs, and I have to say, honestly, they're not bad. Erin says it's better than her cooking. So I'm not going to confirm nor deny. I feel like we should ask her fiance, Alan, about that. But the MREs, like me and Erin can confirm, we've both tried them several times. They're actually not bad. A lot of the snacks and stuff they come with are really fun and really cool. A whole bunch of different drink powders, things like that. So I just grabbed 2 of them off the shelf to kind of show you what the different options are. So this one is shredded beef and barbecue sauce, and this one is Mexican style rice and beans. And it's not just that in here. They also come with a couple different snack options, a drink mix. They have like red pepper flakes in there. They have some gum in there. There's like a whole bunch of different stuff in here. They really kind of load you up with whatever you might need. So yeah, really cool different options. What salt? Desserts. Oh, desserts too. I forgot about the desserts. So yeah, we've had ones with like Twizzlers in them. There was ones with M&Ms. There was like a blueberry cobbler, I think. Yeah, cherry blueberry cobbler. There's a whole bunch. Apple pie too. So yeah, and they do have online. Sometimes they're not 100% correct, but most of the time they are. You can find like the different, if you look up what like the menu is, and what exactly like shredded beef menu too, it'll show you what else is in here, so you know exactly what you're getting for snacks, whether it's jerky, whether it's like breadsticks with cheese, whatever it is, and then what dessert you have too. You can look them up for the individual packs. But yeah, so MRE options if you're really not feeling leaving the house or going to the grocery store this weekend, which I get it. But like I said, we have singular options, or we have the bulk packs too, whatever you may desire for that. I feel like that about covers it for this week's video. I think we got our point across on all kind of all options here. But yeah, I think that about covers it for everything we wanted to chat about for this week. We appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Follow us on all platforms at One Force Weaponry. Let us know in the comment section down below what you're doing for 4th of July, what your favorite firearm we talked about today was, or if there's anything you want to see in upcoming videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you next week.